All right, let's take a look at number 7. All right, so we are, I said I'd make this a little bit shorter too, right? So, because our table's already done for us. We don't need to write our table. We just got to graph it. Oh, and then it says write the equation. That's why. All right, good. Good reading there. Okay, well, let's do the graph first. It's gonna be a little bit easier, I think. So I'm going to graph my points. This is an order pair, -2, comma 7. So I'm going to go to x, -2, up to 7, put a dot, bam. All right, you do the next two. Go ahead. Pause the video because I don't want to sit here and wait. Is that too impatient? All right, pause the video, graph the other 2 points, then unpause, put it back on play. Thanks for pausing and putting back on play. Here we go. So we're graphing point 2, comma -3, which is right here, and the point 4, comma -8, which is way down here. If I connect my dots, I should hopefully get a straight line. Let's see if we do. Hey, we do. That's awesome. All your graphs for the next, I don't know, maybe you'll get into non-straight lines in 8th grade. For sure in 9th grade. But right now they're all straight lines. It makes things kind of nice. All right, so there's my straight line. I need to write an equation. I know my equation is going to have 2 parts. It's always going to have a y equals. It's always going to have an x. I'll say it always has a plus, which is true. But sometimes it's a minus, right? Because you can always say it's a plus. Sometimes it's a plus negative, depending on what your thing is. All right, so there's a couple different ways I could do this. I could go by the table. I could go by graph. Let's take a look at my table first. The easiest one to do, by the way, is your B, your y-intercept. Remember that? Your initial value. It's the point. It's the value when you're just starting off. That's what initial means. The beginning of your name is the initial, right? So when you're just starting off, you don't even have any x's yet. You haven't even started with your x. When your x is 0, whatever y is your initial value. In my table here, I don't have a 0. But like I said, tell all of your students, if you see a table on the STAR test, and it's asking you about equations, things like that, put a 0 in there and see what it is. All right. Oh boy, let's see here. I could also look at my graph. It'll give me an idea at least. Remember, when x is 0, y is your y-intercept. It looks like, if I did this right, it's probably 2, maybe 3. It's going to be really close. On my graph, it's hard to tell. So I'm going to go ahead and do my equation here. Okay. So this is how I'm going to do it. Let's see. Let's find out what my rate of change is. I'm saying let's do rate of change first. Let's do the equation first. I don't know. We'll play with this a little bit. Okay. Let's see how much my graph is, what my pattern is. What's my change? All right. Well, let's see. Here it's going up from 7. Oh, it's going down from 7 to -3. That is a decrease of, that's a -10. All right. I have a decrease of 10. Here I have a decrease of 5. Here I have an increase of 4. Here's my friend, Mr. Resendez. Say hi, Mr. Resendez.
Hello.
All right. We got some problems. Very cool. Well done, sir. And here we have, let's see, how much is this going up? This is going up by 2. Right? So my x's are going up. My y's are going down. If you take, it looks like it's going up by a different amount though, right? This is going up by 4. This one's going up only by 2. Wait, Mr. Baker, I thought you said it always goes up by a constant amount. This is going down by 10. Now it's going down by 5. What the heck's going on? Oh, I know what's going on. Look, this is proportional. It goes down 10 for every 4, which is the same as 5 over 2. So let me write this. It goes down 10. Let's put y over x. Let's see what we get. Right? It goes down 10 every time x goes up 4. Right? But isn't that the same thing as going down 5 when x goes up 2? Aren't these the same fraction? You do 10 divided by 4, you get the same thing as 5 divided by 2. Yeah, it is, right? So this number, either one of them, is my rate of change. And there's...
Good afternoon.
I can never get through this.
And hopefully you had a...
Hey, Mr. Gomez. Ready, Mr. Gomez? Go ahead and
Real
talk.
quick, couple of announcements.
Yep. Okay, what is it?
First of all, don't forget, tomorrow we do have our Star Camp.
Star Camp. Oh, be there. Yeah.
First one. It starts at 9:30.
Be here at 9:30.
Breakfast at
Have some
9.
breakfast at 9. Come get some breakfast. Come do
Star
it.
Camp is from 9:30 to 11:30.
It's going to be awesome. Be here. It won't be me. It'll be Mr. Resendez.
Also, if you want to be an Avid next year,
It'll be an Avid, which is a good program.
If you want to be an Avid next year,
Yep.
and you didn't have a chance to interview with Ms. Morales, please come by her room after school. It's room
Okay,
100.
that's today.
with Ms.
If you're watching this, you already missed it.
This is for 6th and 7th grade students. If you want to be an Avid, but you didn't have a chance to interview with Ms. Morales.
Hopefully came.
Also, plus students, since y'all have been such an awesome group for such a long time, we're going to try something new.
All right, I'm going to take this number we just found. I'm going to write it down here. All right?
All right?
I'm going to take this
If
negative
you
5 over
right,
2.
we might continue to do
That's
it.
my rate of change
All right, after school, we're
I'm
going to
gonna
wait
write
in the
it
patio
in front of my
area.
x.
Y'all listen, bus. If you ride the bus, if you do good today, we can wait in the patio area, okay? So today we'll be waiting in the patio area, bus students. Not the auditorium and not the cafeteria. Patio area. If we do wrong, then we'll go back into the cafeteria. So, knowing that, guys, don't forget, let's be off campus by 4 o'clock, either in the pickup area, outside the gates, or in the patio. Hey, let's go home, rest up for 2 days, and come on back on Monday, ready to roll. All right,
True.
have a great
Yes, do
weekend.
that.
Bye for pride.
Type of pride. Thank you, Mr. Gomez. There's the bell. Boy, this is quite the problem, isn't it? All right, I can do a couple of things with this. This says right here, every time you go down 5, you have to go right 2. All right, so conversely, if you go left 2, you have to go up 5. So I'm going to do that from this point right here. This is going to give me my thing, actually. If I go left 2, bam, bam, I have to go up 5. Bam, 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 bam. Which gets me to my point 0, 2. Which, guess what, is my y-intercept. There's my equation. By the way, if you take some number, say -2, and plug it in for x, hopefully you should get 7. Because that's in my table. If you take the number 2 and plug it in here, that would be, let's see, -5 halves times 2 would be -5 plus 2. You should get -3. And in fact, you do. All right. I said that'd be a short video, right? But all these guests and interruptions and me rambling here at the end made things a little bit longer. Whew. See you Friday.